Hey guys, how you doing? Coach Karvell Bailey. I'm back. I want you to check this out. It's that time again. Back in the gym, getting ready for my game to be called. Time to switch. time to switch from Coach Bailey to Mr. Ref, as I like to say. Excuse me, Mr. Ref. I always try to approach officials with enough respect so that they can at least hear me out, hear what I'm saying. So I come to them with respect. Now I'm on the other side, I always know why. This is always a great time of year for me. I'm able to help so many players and parents with their kids while they're playing. I always try to stay non-biased or partial. And if I do talk to one player, I make sure I pull one player from both teams and give both of them a tip at the same time. But I love to teach, love to coach. But real quick before I have to get up and move and go over to my court. 3 tips for helping your student athlete accomplish more and get more done as a basketball player. I'm gathering my things, so don't mind me moving around a little bit. But 3 tips as I, sit and as it's kind of fall leagues time, I wanted to come and make this so that parents as well as coaches can be able to help the student athletes that they love. But as I was thinking about it, because now I'm back in the gym on the weekends, how do players or parents or coaches go about attacking the weekend? And so what I'm gonna give you in a minute is good for weekends, but it can be built out for a whole year. It can be built out for 5 years, and then it can be broken down all the way to dailies. So coaches, this is great to be able to use for your practice plans or your practice strategies. Parents, this is good for your kid just in everyday life. And players, this is definitely good for you as well. Yep. Oh, okay. Moving forward, as I say, these 3 tips, and I call them RFP. RFP. The first thing that you want to do, or the first thing that a player wants to do, is they, say if we're keeping this now, just talking about the weekend. How do you prepare for the weekend to get ready for the next week? Well, the first thing that you need to do, be it on Friday or Saturday, you want to reflect. You want to be able to reflect on the week that you just had. And in that reflection, I want you to just think of what was positive about the past week. During the reflection, just reflect on what was positive. Don't reflect on what was negative or what didn't work, what should have went better. Just reflect on what was positive. That's the first thing, all right? Reflection, 1. Reflect on what was positive in your life or your business or your basketball ability, whatever it is, that week. Then the second thing, I want you now to focus, all right? Focus, and in your focus, it's gonna help you figure some things out. It's gonna help you sort some things out. Now, I want you to look at, so now let's say it's on Saturday. So on Friday, you're reflecting about everything that took place positive in your week. Then on Saturday, I want you to focus. And then you're focusing, I want you to figure it out and sort things out. What do you need to improve on? What worked for you this week or this month, this year? Depending on how you're building it out. But if we're talking about the weekend and the following week, figure out what do you need to improve on going forward. What do you still need to improve on? Like what things do you want to do better? What things didn't you accomplish that you still need to improve on? But the next point will lead me back to the focus. And then the final point, which is the P, we're talking about preparation, preparing. Now we're going to talk about what did we accomplish So now we know what we accomplished. We know what else we need to do. Does that make sense? So only when you understand what you accomplished do you then know what you need to focus and sort out and figure out, like, what else do I need to do based on what I've already accomplished. So the first thing that you want to do, say on Friday nights, you definitely want to just reflect on the week. What was positive about that week? What was positive on the court? What happened positive in the games and practice during school or just in your life? Then on Saturday, let's think about, okay, let's focus and figure out what do we need to sort out, because some of those things that we thought that we were preparing for. So in our P on Sunday, now we're talking about preparation. What do we need? What did we accomplish? And so now we know on Monday what we need to do going forward. But if we don't know what we need to improve on, it's going to be very hard for us to figure out what we still need to accomplish. So make sure, and this can be even as a student athlete for the whole semester. At the end of the first semester, you can say, okay, let me reflect. What was positive about this semester? And then, okay, what do I need to improve on? So we're talking about going forward. Like, what do I need to improve on still going forward? And then the final thing is preparation. Now I know what I need to improve on. Now let's prepare and set this thing up so that we can put this plan in place. Always start with the end in mind. A very wealthy and close individual to me taught me that. Always start with the end in mind. So with these three tips will help your student athlete, your child, your kid, and or your team, and even yourself. Do these things yourself and you will see a difference. But you'll definitely see me a student athlete. All right, go back and figure out what RFP is. Go back and figure out what RFP is. If you haven't got a chance to check out Game Changers Academy, even though we're already now going into week 3, but now because of the holiday, we are, this is the last week that we will enroll people for Game Changers Academy. And for those that are looking for college assistance, you definitely want to go to b2bsdhoopsmastery.com. b2bsdhoopsmastery.com. I put both links in the comments. Again, I'm in a gym with kids, and they are ready for the fall season. It's been going on for a few weeks now, but it's my first week back in the gym. I'm totally excited, but I hope that this helps you. All right, RFP, help your student athletes get past their weekend, get past their week, and start each week with a fresh start. All right, going into the week as a student as well as an athlete. I hope this helps you. I'm about to change like Clark Kent into my outfit and see if we can help some kids this way and improve the game of basketball. Not let it be like that dude that everybody say didn't travel and he took hopscotch to the 3. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Karvell Bailey. Peace.